Hi, first graders. I wanted to go over today's math problem with you today. Today we will have a number of the day. So when we left school in March, we were just getting into the numbers above 100. So I wanted to take a minute to go back and revisit those a little bit. So today our number of the day is 110. I want to know how many ways could you show the number 110? Take about 5 or 10 minutes today to sketch out many different ways to build the number 10. So if you need some ideas, remember you could draw a model. You could draw many different models to show 110. You can think about when you put that number 110 together, what could that look like? And you could also use money. So if you have money like dimes, nickels, pennies, dollars laying around, maybe you can figure out some ways to combine money to make the number 110. So I want you to pause the video and don't watch ahead because I am going to show you some ideas that I came up with so you can come back and check out to see if your ideas match any of mine. But I want you to do the work first. So make sure you pause the video, take some time to work on that, and then come back. So now that you're back, I hope you've worked hard on coming up with how to show the number 110. I want to show some ideas that I came up with and see if you thought of the same or maybe some different ideas. So did anybody draw bundles of tens to come up with 110? Or maybe you knew that that was 11 tens. I drew my 10 bundles and figured out that that was 11 tens to make 110. I also decided to try a subtraction, so I did 120 minus 10. I built that number 110 in a different way by doing 50 plus 50, which I knew was 100, and adding 10 more. And then I also thought of that like a 60 plus 50 makes 110. I did 100 plus 10, 110. And then I tried some money, so I drew $1.10, which I knew was the same as 110 pennies or 110 cents. And then I drew dimes to show how many dimes would it take to build 110. So I have 11 dimes altogether to make the number 110. I bet you came up with so many creative ways to do this. If you want to text a picture to your teacher so they can see what you've been working on, please do that. I'm sure they'd love to see it. Also, for today, if you take your number corner books, which I think everybody has at home, if you don't have it at home, you could check with your teacher and maybe figure out a way to pick that up at school. I know in my class there are still some in the main office. I put all your math books out there, so if you don't have it at home, maybe come by and pick that up between the hours of 8 and 4. I think the main front doors are open, and you can grab that out of my first grade box in the main doors there. So if you have your number corner book, it says number corner at the top. You can do page 59, which also goes along with the number 110. Or sorry, I think I said 59, I meant 52, sorry. So page 52, it looks like this. It should look very familiar because we do these pages every time we have a decade day in number corner in class. So page 52 talks about the 12th decade day, and it talks about starting with the number 110 and counting up from there, and some different ways you might build that number and order numbers. So this is a great page to do today. Again, it's on page 52 of your number corner books. Thank you, first graders. I wish you well.